safety. But it's power by war, and that's a different angle. This another lost cause, and I'm just adding to the list. They not seeing me for that reason. Got a flash on the grip. Nigga, big priest. They gon' judge me by my increase. And I'ma keep stepping in these joys to the increase. Just got off the phone with Jacob, and he said it's time to shine. Certified, blue dot, put it on you, now you verified. One West world, bigger than World War III. Do not sleep, it's not cheap, and it's still top 3.
So many chains and gold teeth, it's the blood of a slave. Sit on a throne with a gold crown from the blood of a slave. This is our world. Got it from the mud to the grave. Become a thing in the past, don't be a story in my page.
Came on boats and then chains. So when I get rich, I'ma grab a boat and 10 chains with 12 ribs from each tribe. And each rib wanna have at least 3 kids. Yeah, I'ma have the deep squad. Been rapping since knee high. Now a nigga shack size. Spit that holy fire. When you hear it, you get baptized. One West world, yeah, you niggas know the logo. And I'ma bust it down so the haters see the glow. Let's have a feast. Let's shine on our enemies. Right in their face. Let's blind all our enemies. Cause now we half, but we come from half not. Throw that cash on the ground, my nigga, let's cast lots. I started from the bottom, birthed out of mud, raised by gangsters, turned out a thug. I ain't give a fuck. Burnt out I was from hitting licks in and out and selling nicks in the drought.
So many chains and gold teeth, it's the blood of a slave. Sit on a throne with a gold crown from the blood of a slave. This is our world. Got it from the mud to the grave. Become a thing in the past, don't be a story in my page.
Yo, this beat actually really hard.
UBK shit, South Coast shit, man. Shout out for Dark Tennessee up the building. Hey, get the money, hey. What the fuck going on out there, motherfucker? Hey.
Get the money, nigga. Taste the paper, bitch. Keep all of your morals, never slay for shit. Ice up on my wrist. Yeah, I'm hood rich. I don't give a fuck about to get pop quick. Yeah, I'm on that shit. Yeah, I'm in the town. Niggas talking about that G, but now they come around. Can they come around? Yeah, I'm up, nigga. Man, fuck all of these hoes, get the bucks, bitch. I'm a young rich nigga, I ain't tryna flex. You can tell I'm cold by the ice around my neck. Straight up, BBS, I charge you, boy, you wanna test. I don't get no shot up by a nigga or a bitch. Boy, I love the life I live, cause a nigga keep it real. Nigga freshly hell, take that drip, but get your spill. I ain't little flip, getting pimped up by the hills. I'm a straight G-Do, getting paper like a miso. That's that South Coast stain if you tryna hang. You be kidding about it, bang, boy, we rep the same. Nigga tryna talk, but we rep that murder game. Get your ass pop, ain't nothing to a G. All up, bitches wanna fuck, but hell no, I don't pay no fee. Bitches lead too deep, got that ice, I make you sneeze. All these niggas let me hell, can they come around me? Bitches South Coast, South Carolina, bitch, I'm styling ya.
Really no demons get control of me. No money get the best of me. No bitches getting up over me. Don't want much nigga, I'm sucker free. That's the way it gotta be. These niggas chain, these bitches chain, y'all chain is soak me. For real, this brotherhood a weapon. And bitch, we carry weapons. Black rob on nigga ass won't even need a weapon. And you be well protected. And you be well respected. And if you got a problem, then your way better address it. You cross that line, we ain't show no mercy. Cross that line, you ain't gon' need search. You pull up and they getting up. You ain't making no move, you ain't got no purse. On UBK, so I ain't never worried. I'm putting the work, both of my hands dirty. For real, I learned from the OGs. I'm a young nigga, but I'm a certified priest. And I'm from Tennessee. In this mandatory that I gotta keep my heat. You should play it safe, and we gon' play with peace. For real.
They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So that you said that they put millions of my people. Yes, you said so.
Should a murderer go to jail for murdering?
Absolutely.
Should a thief go to jail when he steals?
Absolutely.
Should a robber pay back the money he robbed?
Absolutely.
So why shouldn't the white man Pay for what he did.
That's right.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. Just obstacles set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never a home, only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe the slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting. The trail of my tears is countless. The fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles to make it official. I'm capturing every cracker surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be. Slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cage and safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash. Get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom, we busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
Look, ain't no remorse in my blood slim. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember your Honda's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in his body, you fit the Lord, fuck the cocktail. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is served cold, I just hope they make an oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in a world of mad shooters. That was designed fire for our babies to pass through it. And the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a
All right, shalom. Y'all Bashim Yabshabak. Y'all Bashim Yabshabakathon. While y'all was Shamal Thun, Bashim Yabshah. The Isupk Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Hall, New York, under Commander General Yohana. This Isupk, Charlotte, North Carolina, will be conducting today's Sabbath service. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. So, brothers,
Amadim, Wapanya Akwadam, go turn to face the east, go say the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Qudash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakwithka, Taba'ah, Ratazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Baratazah, Kawa, Hayah, Bashemayim, Lathalanawa, Lakum, Kal, Yawam, Basalak Lanawa, Kabawat Nawa, Kasalak Nawa, Kabawati Nawa, Wala'a, Tabi'a Nawa, Banasai 1, Abol, Hawasha Nawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Wa'ala, Vataparath, Lawalamium, Aman.
I'm in the English, our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven.
which art in heaven,
Hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy
Thy
name.
kingdom come.
Thy kingdom
Thy will
come.
be done
That will be done
in earth as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily
our
bread.
daily bread.
Forgive us our debts
Give us our
as we
debts.
forgive our debtors.
As we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not
And lead us not
into
into
temptation,
temptation,
but deliver
but
us
deliver us
from evil.
from evil.
For thine is the kingdom
For thine is the
and
kingdom
the power
and the power
and the glory
and the glory
forever. So be it.
So be it. This is the prayer for the power, the Hakak in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Baba Kushah, Nathalan Nawa, Hakak, Hakak, Lara Pa'ah, Ka Makala, Wakal Marawa, Hakak, La Tahar, Hamatazarayim, Hakak, La Hakwim, Hamathium, Hakak, Al Rakawath, Hatama'ala, Yaglagarashan, Ba'ashem Yahushai, the Water Aman.
English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the
Power
power.
to heal.
Power to heal.
All manner of sick.
All manner of
And
sickness.
all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the leper.
Power to cleanse the lepers.
Power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the dead.
Power against unclean
Power
spirits.
against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
Cast them out.
In the name of
In
Yahushua.
the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. This is the prayer for the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh. Wa Yahushua. Wa Mayaka Allah. Wa Allahayim. Mtazabiyah. Alawap Yahana. Ha Alawapyam. Ha Saranyam. Ha Kwatazayanyam. Ha Koyoyoyam. Wa Ha Aquatium. Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushua. The Water Aman.
Morning in English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahushua.
And Yahushua.
And Mike.
And Mike.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commander General Yohana.
Commander General Yohana.
The general.
Generals.
The captain.
Captain.
The officer.
Officer.
The troopers.
Troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. This is Psalm 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah. Ayanya. Ahahariya. Ma'ayan. Yaba'ah. Isaiah. Isaiah. Ma'aim. Yahweh. Aisha. Shamayam. Wa'aratazah. Al-Yathan. Lamawat. Regalka. Al-Yanawam. Shamarka. Hana. La'ah. Yanawam. Wala'ah. Yayashan. Shawamar. Yasha'ala. Yahweh. Shamarka. Yahweh. Tazalka. Al-Yad. Yamyaka. Yawamam. Hashemash. La'ah. Yakaka. Wayarak. Walayala. Yahweh. Yashamarka. Makal Rai. Yashimar. Atnapashka. Yahweh. Yashimar. Tazaathka. Wabawa'aka. Mayatha. Wa'aidai Walam.
In the English, I will lift up mine eyes
I will lift up mine eyes
to the hill.
to the
From
hill.
whence cometh my help? My help coming from Yahweh,
My help coming from
which
Yahweh.
made heaven and earth.
Made heaven and earth.
Even thou suffer thy foot
Even when I suffer thy
to
foot
be moved.
to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth
will
thee
not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Yasha'al
he that keepeth Yasha'ala
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh's thy keep.
How is thy keep?
Yahweh's thy shade
How is thy shade?
upon thy right hand.
Upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by
And
night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
How shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
How shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in
from this time forth
from this time
and
forth.
even forevermore.
Forevermore. This is Psalm 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim, Al Damayalaka, Al Dakarash, Wa Al Dashakwat, Al Kayahana, Al Wayabyika, Yahama, Yawan, Ra'ash, Al Imaka, Ya'ira Yamwa, Sawada, Wayatha, Wa Tazawa, Al Tazapawanyika, Amarwa, Lakawa, Wanakakidim, Magalia, Wala'a, Yazakar, Sham Yashala, Iwada, Kaya, Nawa Tazawa, Laba, Yakadwa, Al Yaka, Bariyath, Yakarathwa, Ahalia, Adawam, Wayashima, Alayam, Mawa'aba, Wahagarium, Gabal, Wa'aimawan, Wa'aimalak, Palashath, Aim Yashabia, Tazawar, Gam Ashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Salaki, Imam, Hayawa, Zarawa, Labanya Lawat, Salah, Aisha, Laham, Kamadian, Kasaya, Sara'ah, Kayabian, Banakal, Kuyashwan, Nashamadwa, Bayan Dara, Hayawa, Daman, La'adama, Shayathamba, Nada, Yamawa, Ka-Arab, Wakazaba, Wakazabak, Wakatazal, Mana'ai, Kal Nasayakamwa, Ashar, Amarwa, Nayarashah, Lanawa, Ath, Nayawath, Alahayim, Alahaya, Shayathamwa, Kagagala, Kakwash, Lapanyarawaka, Ka'ash, Tabaira Yaira, Wakalahaba, Talahat, Harayam, Khan, Taradatma, Basairaka, Wabasa, Wapathka, Tabahalam, Malaa, Panyaham, Kwalawan, Wayabakwashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayabahawa, Aida Aid, Wayakaparwa, Waya Abadwa, Waya Dawa, Kaya Atta, Shamka, Yahawa, Labadka, Al Yawan, Al Kaha Rataza.
In the English, keep not thy silence.
Keep not thy silence.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
hold not thy peace,
hold not thy
and
peace.
be not still.
Be not still.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
for lo,
lo,
thine enemies make a tumble,
thy enemies make a
and
tumble.
they that hate thee
They that hate
have
thee
lifted up the head,
lifted up the
they
head.
have taken crafty
They
counsel
have taken crafty counsel
against thy people,
against thy people.
and consulted
They
against
consulted against
thy hidden
thy
ones.
hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
come,
Come,
and let us cut them off
let's cut them off
from being a nation,
Be a nation.
that the name of Yasha'Allah
That the name of Yahshua
may be no more remembered.
be no more remembered.
For they have consulted together
But they have consulted together
with one consent.
one consent.
They are confederate against thee,
They are confederate against
the
thee.
tabernacles of Edom,
The tabernacles of Edom
and the Ishmaelites,
and the Ishmaelites
of Moab,
Moab
and the
and
Hagarenes,
the Hagarenes,
Gabal,
Gabal,
and Ammon,
Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines,
Philistines,
with the inhabitants of
with the
Tyre,
inhabitants of Tyre,
Asur,
Asur,
also is joined with them.
join with
They
them.
have hope in the children of
They
Lot.
have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah,
do unto them
do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of
at the
Kassan,
brook of Kassan,
which perished at Endor.
perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the
They
earth.
became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles
Make their nobles
like Oreb
like Oreb,
and like Zered.
like Zed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all their princes,
All their princes,
as Abba
as Zabah,
and as
and
Almunah,
as Amunah,
who said,
who said,
let us take to
"Let us
ourselves
take to ourselves
the houses of Yahweh
the houses of Yahweh
in possession.
in possession.
O my
Oh,
power,
my power,
make them like a wood,
make them like a wheel,
as the stove before the
as
wind,
stuff before the wind,
as the fire burneth for
as
wood,
the fire burneth the wood,
and as the flame
and as the flame
set up the mountains on fire.
set the mountains on fire.
So persecute
So
them
persecute them
with thy temper,
with thy temper,
and make them afraid
make them afraid
with thy storm.
with thy storm.
Fill their faces with
Fill
shame,
their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy
that
name.
they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be
let them
confounded,
be confounded,
in trouble
in
forever.
trouble forever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let them be put to
let
shame
them be put to shame
and perish,
perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most
art
high
the most high
over all the
over
earth.
all the earth. So, Yeshab,
Salah, yo. Brother, you will present yourself.
Makwa,
Ban
Ban
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ban
Ban
Yahshua.
Yahshua.
Yahweh
Yahweh
Shem
Shem
Yahshua
Barakatah.
Barakatah.
Shab, which means to be seated. Oh, Salah.
La Yashala.
La Yashala.
Just up here, you shot.
So last week, I believe we left off Deuteronomy, the 4th chapter. So the second verse was the last verse. So we 7 sets of 7 verses in the Hebrew. Anybody want to read along? BlueLetterBible.org, right? You could read along in the Assyrian. If you don't know the Assyrian yet, or the Hebrew yet, make sure you tune in every Friday, the La Shawan Kodash class, every Friday from 7 to 9. All right, so Deuteronomy 4 and 3.
4.
So, Tawab in the Hebrew.
Never yet, sir, but I'm getting
Okay. All right, so, Boz, if you would.
Come. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4, starting at verse 3 in the Hebrew. Ayanayakum, Hara'ath, Ath, Ashar, Aisha, Yahweh, Baba'al, Pa'aiwar, Kaya, Kal, Ha'ayash, Ashar, Halak, Akarya, Baal, Pa'aiwar, Idya, Hashema, Idwa, Yahweh, Alahaya, Alahayak, Makwa, Rabak. Verse 4. Wa atham hadabakwa yum. Ba Yahweh Alahayakam Kayayam Kalakam Hayawam. Verse 5. Ra'ah Lamadathia Athkam Kwakyum Wama Shapatyum Ka'ashar Tazawanya Yahweh Alahaya La'aisha Wath Khan Bakwarab Ha'arataza Ashar Atham Ba'ayam Shema Larashata. Verse 6. Washemartham Wa'aishatham Kaya Hawa'ah Kakamathkam Waba Yanathkam La'ayanya Ha'amayam Ashar Yasha Maiwan, Af, Kal, Hakwakyum, Ha'Allah, Wa'amarwa, Rakwa, Aim, Kakum, Wana Bawan, Haga Hagawa, yeah, Hagauya, Hagadawal, Hazah, verse 7, Kaya, Maya, Gawaya, Gada Wall, Ashar, Lawa, Allahayam, Korabium, Allah Yawa, Kayahawa, Allahayanawa, Bakal, Quara Anwa, Alayan, Alayawa, verse 8, Wamaya, Gayawa, Salaki, Gawaya, got a wall, Ashar, Lawa, Kwakyam, Wamashapatyam, Tazadayakum, Kakal, Hathawara, Haza Af, Ashar, Anakya, Nathan, Lapanyakam, Hayawam, verse 9, Rakwa, Hashamar, Laka, Washamar, Napushak, Ma'ad, Pun, Dashakak, Af, Hadabarium, Ashar, Ra'awa, Aya Nayak, Wapan, Yasa Warak, Yasa Warwa, Mala Babak, Kal, Yamaya, Kayayak, Wada Itham, Labunya Wak, Salakia, Labunyak, Wala Bunyak. That's the end of verse 9.
If you would, Michael Wall, pick it up in the English.
Book of Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 3. Your eyes have seen what the Most High did of Baal Peor. For all the men that follow Baal Peor, the Most High, thy power hath destroyed them from among you. Verse 4. But ye that cleave into the Most High, your power, are alive, every one of you this day. Verse 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Most High, your power, commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it. Verse 6. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely This great nation is a wise and understanding people. Verse 7. For what nation is there so great, who the Most High so nigh unto them, as the Most High our power is in all things that we call upon him for. Verse 8. And what nation is there so great that has statutes and judgments so righteous as all this law, which I set before you this day? Verse 9. Only take heed to thyself and keep thy soul diligently, lest thou forget the things which thy eyes have seen, lest they depart from thy heart all the days of thy life. But teach all them thy sons and thy sons' sons. That's the end of verse 9.
So, most buyers, if you would, pick it up in the Hebrew.
Khan. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4, verse 10 in the Hebrew. Yawam, Ashar, Imadath, Lapunya, Yahweh, Allah Hayak, Baqarab, Ba'amar, Yahweh, Alayah, Hakwahal, Layah, Ath, Ha'aim, Wa'ashemayim, Wa'ashema'im, Ath, Debaria, Ashar, Yalla, Walla, Lama, Dawa, Lamad one, Lamada one, Laya Ra'ah, Athya, Kal, Haya, Mayum, Ashar, Ham, Kayayum, Al, Ha'adamah, Ya'ath, Bunyahum, Yala Ladamadawa, verse 11. Watha Quarab, Watha Quara Bawan, Watha Imadawan, Thakaf, Hahar, Wahahar, Ba'ir, or Ba'ira, Ba'ash, so Ba'ir, Ba'ash, Aid, Labah, Hashemayam, Kashak, Ainan, Wa'irapal, verse 12. Wayadabar, Yahweh, Allah Yakam, Mathawak, Ha'ash, Quawal, Dabarium, Athum, Shema'ayam, Batha Watha Mawana, Ayabakam, oh, Salakia, Nakam, Ra'ayam, Zawalathia, Quawal, verse 13. Wayagad, Lakam, Ath, Barayathwa, Ashar, Tazawa, Athakam, La'ishawath, Aisharath, Hadabarium, Wayakathbum, Al, Shunya, Lakawath, Abunyam, or Abanayam, Abunyam. Verse 14. Wa'athia, Tazawa, Yahweh, Ba'aith, Hahawa, Lalamad, Athkam, Kakyam, Wama Shapatyam, La'ishathkam, Athum, Ba'aratiza, Ashar, Athum, Ibarium, Shema, Lara Shatha, verse 15. Wana Shamartham, Ahmad, Salakia, Ma'ad, Lana Pashath Yakum, Kaya, La'a, Ra'ayatham, Kal, Thama, Wana, Bayawam, Dabar, Yahweh, Allah Yakum, Bakarab, Mathawak, Ha'ash, verse 16. That's the end of verse 15 in the Hebrew.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 10, it's like chapter 4, verse 10.
Verse 9.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 9.
I read to 9, so I started at 10.
Salah.
So I got Wobi.
Yeah, so one more verse. Salah.
No sweat.
One more verse.
This
verse 16.
Khan. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4, verse 16 in the Hebrew. Pun, Thasha Quathyan, Salakia. Thasha Kathwan, Wa'aisha Thumb, Wa'aisha Yathum, Lakam, Pasal, Thama, Wanaf, Kal, Samal, Thaba, Thabun Yaf, Zakar, Awa, Nakwa, Ba. That's the end of verse 16.
Yeah, Salah. So we'll pick it back up in English.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4, verse 10. Especially the day that stood as before the Most High, thy power in Horeb, when the Most High said unto him, gather me the people together, and I will make them hear my words, that they may learn to fear me all the days that they shall live upon the earth, and that they may teach their children.
It shows you right there that the Lord wants you to fear him. You know what I'm saying? Not unlike like the brother battled with some Christians the other week. And they talking about God love and all of that. God loves everybody, but the Lord requires your fear. You understand? And it's wise to fear the Lord, like the brother was reading a little earlier. These are our wisdom. This is our wisdom and understanding before all the other nations. So I'm saying, so I'll keep reading.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 11. And ye came near and stood under the mountain, and the mountain burned with fire into the midst of heaven, with darkness, clouds, and thick darkness. Verse 12. And the Most High spake unto you out of the midst of the fire, Ye heard the voice of the words, but saw no similitude, only ye heard a voice. Verse 13, and he declared unto his covenant, which he commanded you to perform, even 10 commandments, and he wrote them upon 2 tables of stone. Verse 14, and the Most High commanded me at the time to teach you statutes and judgments, that ye might do them in the land whither ye go over to possess it. Verse 15, take ye therefore good heed unto yourselves, for ye saw no manner of similitude on the day that the Most High spake unto you in Horeb out of the midst of the fire. Verse 16, lest ye corrupt yourselves and make you a graven image, the similitude of any figure, the likeness of male or female. That's the end of verse 16.
God, the water. So I'll pick up the next 7 in the Hebrew. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4, verse 17. Taba Nayav, Kab, Bahamar, Bashar, Baratazah, Taba the Bun Salaki, Taba Nayav, Kab, Taza for war, Kanat, Bashar, Ta'ai Bashamyam, verse 18. Taba Nayav, Kab, Ramash, Ba'adamah, Taba Nayav, Kab, Dagah, Ashar, Bamayum, Mathakav, La Ratazah, verse 19. Wapun, the Dasha'ah, Aya Nayak, Hasha Mayama, Wara Ayaf, Ah, Hashamash, Wa'av, Hayarak, Wa'av, Haka, Wa Salaki, Ha, Kawa, Kobayum, Kab, Taza Ba'a, Hashamayum, Wana Dekaf, Waha, Shatha, Kawayaf, Lahom, Ba'ai, Badathum, Ashar, Kalak, Yahweh, Alahayak, Athum, Lakal, Ha'ai Mayum, Thakaf, Kab, Hashamayum, verse 20. Wa'a Thakum, Laquak, Yahweh, Waya Wataza'a, Atakum, Makawo, Haba Razal, Salaki, Haba Razal, Mama Tazarayim, Laha Yawaf, Lawa, La'ain, Nakala, Kayawom, Hazah, verse 20, verse 21. Wa Yahweh, Ata Anak, Baya, Ad, the Baryakum, Waya Shabai, Laba Salaki, Laba Salaki, Laba Lathia, Ibarya, Ah, Hayo Radum, Salaki, Haya Radun, Wala Balaf, Salaki, Wala Balafia, Ba'a, Ah, Ha'arataza, Hatawaba, Bashar, Yahweh, Allah Hayak, Bathan, Nathan, Lak, Nakala, verse 22. Kaya, Anakaya, Matha, Ba'arataza, Haza'av, Aya, Nunya, Ibar, Av, Hayaradan, Ba'athum, Ibaryum, Waya Rashtam, or Waya Rashathum, Av, Ha'arataza, Hatawaba, Haza'ah, verse 23. Hashamara, Lakum, Pun, Dasha Kakwa, or Dasha Kawa, Ah, Barayah, Yahweh, Allah Hayakum, Ashar, Korah, Imakum, Wa'aish Yathum, Lakum, Patal, Thamo, Wanah, Kab, Ashar, Tazawak, Yahweh, Allah Hayak. That's the end of verse 23. If you would, brother, pick it back up in the English.
Come. The book of Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 17. The likeness of any beast that is on the earth, the likeness of any winged fowl that flieth in the air, the likeness of anything that creepeth on the ground, the likeness of any fish that is in the waters beneath the earth, unless thou lift up thy eyes to the verse 19. Unless thou lift up thy eyes into the heaven, and when thou seest the sun and the moon and the stars, even all the host of heaven, shouldest be driven to worship them and serve them, which the Most High thy power hath divided into all nations under the whole heaven. Verse 20. But the Most High hath taken you and brought you forth out of the iron furnace, even out of Egypt.
What's the iron furnace? The iron furnace would be like the penitentiary. I mean, being trapped, like how we all now. And the Lord brought us up out of that in the house of bondage, Egypt, and He's gonna do it again here in the coming future. What we have to do is come and serve Him and learn to fear Him. Understand? So keep reading.
Even out of Egypt, to be unto Him a people of inheritance, as ye are this day. Verse 21. Furthermore, the Most High was angry with me for your sakes, and swear that I should not go over Jordan, and that I should not go into that good land which the Most High thy power giveth thee for inheritance. Verse 22. But I must die in this land. I must not go over Jordan, but ye shall go over and possess that good land. Take heed unto yourselves, lest ye forget the covenant of the Most High your power, which He made with you, and make you a graven image, or the likeness of anything which the Most High thy power have forbidden thee. And that's the end of verse 23.
Yeah, the water. So I'll pick up the next 7 in the Hebrew. It's the book of Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 24. Kaya, Yahweh, Allah Hayak, Ash, Akala, Hawa'ah, Quana'ah, verse 25. Kaya, Tawa Layad, Bunyam, Wabunya, Bunyam, Wana Wash Nathum, Ba'arataza, Waha Shakthum, Wa'aish Yathum, Pasal, Thamo, Wanat, Kab, Wa'aish Yathum, Harai, or Harai, Ba'ai Yanaya, Yahweh, Allah Hayak, Salaki, Allah Hayak, Laha Kai Yasawa, verse 26. Ha'ai Yadathya, Bakum, Hayawam, Av, Hashamyam, Wa'ash, Ha'aratazak, Kaya, Abad, Tha'abad, Salakia, Tha'abad, the one, Mahal, Ma'al, Ha'aratazak, Ashar, Atham, Ibaryam, Av, Haya Radan, Shema, Lara Shatha, La'a, Salaki, La'a, Ta'a Rayakan, Yamayum, Al Yaha, or I Laya, Kaya, Hashamad, Dasha Mad one, verse 27. Waha Payataza, Yahweh, Athakum, Ba'ai Mayum, Wanash, Arathum, Mataya, Masapar, Bagayum, Ashar, Yanahag, Yahweh, Athakum, Shema, verse 28. Wa'ai Wa I Barathum, Shom, Alahayam, Ma Aisha, Yada Ya, Adam, Irataza, Aitaza, Salak, yeah, Aitaza, Wa Iban, Ashar, La'a, Yara, Yara, Awan, Wala'a, Yasha, my one, Wala'a, Ya'a, Kala one, Wala'a, Yara, Yakun, verse 29. Wawa Kwashtum, Mashum, Av, Yahweh, Allahayak, Salak, Allahayak, Wama Taza Av, Kaya, Thada Rash, Salaki, Thada Rasha, Rasha Nawa, Bakal, Lababak, Wabakal, Napashak, verse 30. Batazar, my nigga, Batazar, Ka, Wama Taza Awak, Ka, Hada Baryam, Ha'ala, Ba'a Kart, Salaki, Ba'a Karayaf, Haya Mayum, Washabaf, Aid, Yahweh, Allah Hayak, Washa Maith, Bakwo, Lawa. That's the end of verse 30. If you would, Baba Bashar, pick it back up in the English.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4, verse 24. For the Most High is a consuming fire.
Or what?
Is a consuming fire.
Been saying it all morning. That's a catch you want to fear. You want to fear the Lord. Is he a what?
Okay, consuming fire.
Right, keep reading.
Even a jealous power. Verse 25. When thou shalt beget children and children's children, and ye shall have remained long in that land, and shall corrupt yourselves and make a graven image or the likeness of anything, and shall do evil in the sight of the Most High thy power, to provoke him to anger. Verse 26. I call heaven and earth to witness against you this day, that ye shall soon utterly perish from the land whereunto ye go over Jordan to possess it. Ye shall not prolong your days upon it, but shall utterly be destroyed. Verse 27. And the Most High shall scatter you among the nations, and ye shall be left few in number among the heathen, which the Most High shall lead you. Verse 28. And there ye shall serve the Most High's, serve gods, the works of men's hands, wood and stone, which neither see, nor hear, nor eat, nor smell.
It's a biblical prophecy that's going on today. We serve that wood, that Christian cross, and we serve that stone, that what's it called? The cobblestone over there in the Middle East somewhere. We took on their religion. We serve other gods instead of the God that's described as a consuming fire in the Bible. Keep reading.
Verse 29. But if from thence thou shalt seek the Most High thy power, thou shalt find him, if thou seek him with all thy heart and with all thy soul. Verse 30. When thou art in tribulation and all these things are come upon thee, even in the latter days, if thou turn to the Most High thy power and shall be obedient to his voice. And that's in verse 30.
God, so if you would, brother, pick it back up in the Hebrew.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4, verse 31 in the Hebrew. Kaya, Al, Rakawam, Yahweh, Alahayak, La'ah, Yarapak, Wala'ah, Yashaka, Yath, Yasha Kayathak, Wala'ah, Yashakak, Af, Barayath, Abatha, Yak, Ashar, Nasha Ba'ai, Laham, verse 32. Kaya, Sha'al, Na'ah, Laya Mayam, Ra'ashanyam, Ashar, Hayawa, Lapanayak, Laman, Hayawam, Ashar, Bara'ah, Alahayim, Adam, Al, Ha'arataza, Walamakwataza, Hashamayam, Wa'id, Kwataza, Kwataza, Hashamayam, Hana Haya, Kadabar, Haga Dawal, Hazah, Awa, Hanashemai, Kama Hawa, verse 33. Hashemai, Aim, Kwawal, Alahayam, Madabar, Mathawak, Ha'ash, Ka'ashar, Shama'aith, Atha, Wayakaya, verse 34. Awa, Hanasa, Alahayim, Labawa'a, Lakwa Kaf, Lawa, Gawaya, Makwarab, Gawaya, Lamasaf, Ba'athaf, Waba Mawapathyam, Waba Malakama, Wabayad, Kazakwa, Waba Zara Y, Nata Waya, Nata Waya, Waba Mara Ayam, Gadalium, Kakal, Ashar, Aisha, Lakam, Yahweh, Alahayakam, Bamatazarayam, Nayak, verse 35. Atha, Hara'ath, Lada'aith, Kaya, Yahweh, Hawa'ah, Ha'alahayam, Ayan, Iwad, Alabadwa, verse 36. Man, Hashamyam, Hashemaya'ik, Av, Kwalawa, Laya Sarak, Wa'al, Ha'arataza, Hara'ak, Av, Ashawa, Haga Dawala, Wadabaryawa, Shema Ith, Martha Wak, Ha'ash, verse 37. Watha Kath, Kaya, Ahab, Ath, Abathayak, Waya Bakar, Bazara Iwa, Akara Yawa, Waya Wataza Ak, Bapanyawa, Baka Kawa, Hagadal, Mama Tazarium. That's the end of verse 37.
Yeah, it's about Sharp Wood. We'll put it back up in the English.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 31. For the Most High, thy power is a merciful power.
For the Lord is a merciful power, right? The Lord is known for his mercy, right? That's why we are still, as black people, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we still here doing the damn thing because we still alive and still surviving due to the Lord's mercy. Even though we sin against the Lord, according to the Bible, we sin against the Lord, we deserve death. But even the Most High has mercy upon us. That's why Christ died. Christ didn't die so that we can sin. He died so that we could be saved from the sins that we committed. And that's an example of the Lord showing us mercy. So even though he's a hardcore, terrible power, he's still merciful towards his chosen people. All right, so it's time for us to wake up and come back to the law, statutes, and commandments. So if you would, read on.
He will not forsake thee, neither destroy thee, nor forget the covenant of thy fathers which he sware unto them. Verse 32. For I ask now of the days that are past, which were before thee, since the day that the Most High created man upon the earth, and ask from the one side of heaven to the other, whether there have been any such thing as this great thing is, or have been heard like this. Verse 33, did ever people hear the voice of the Most High speaking out of the midst of the fire, as though has heard and lived? Or had the Most High essayed to go and take him a nation from the midst of another nation by temptations, by signs, and by wonders, and by war, and by a mighty hand, and by a stretched out arm, and by great terrors, according to all that the Most High, your power, did for you in Egypt before your eyes? Verse 35, until thee it was shewed that thou mightest know that the Most High, he is power. There is none else beside him.
What we gotta do is open up this Bible and read it, and we see how the Most High power is a terrible power, man. And he'll fight for us. He'll bring the earthquakes and the hurricanes and destroy all our enemies in this place that contribute to our destruction on a day-to-day basis. And all we have to do is obey his voice. So keep reading.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 36. Out of heaven he made thee to hear his voice, that he might instruct thee. And upon earth he shewed thee his great fire, and thou heardest his words out of the midst of the fire. Verse 37. And because he loved thy fathers, therefore he chose their seed after them, and brought thee out in his sight with his mighty power out of Egypt. And that's the end of verse 37.
Most High correct.
It's lucky if I could.
Sure.
This just go to show, like you hear in the streets, you hear a brother say, or you might hear your parents say, don't take my kindness for a weakness. You know what I mean? We need to stop doing that to the Most High, man. Just because the Most High is so merciful to us, that don't mean that we should just continue sinning and living the wicked lives that we've been living, man. Right. It's time for us to stop taking his mercy for granted, taking his grace for granted, man, and start living the life that we was meant to live, man. Moses prophesied this to us thousands of years ago, and it's still holding true to this day. So it's time for us to come back to the Most High, man.
Damn right. Right. So, brother Oswald, if you would pick up the next 7 verses in the Hebrew.
Come. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4, verse 38. Laha warayash gawayam gadalyam wa'ai taza wa'ai taza mayam mamak mapanayak laha bayaak lathaf laka af aratazam nakala kayawam hazah. Verse 39. Waya da'if hayawam wahashabath al lababak kaya Yahweh hawa'ah ha'ala hayam ha'al yaham bashamayam mama al wa'al ha'aratiza mathakaf awan salaki ayan iwad. Verse 40. Washa maraf af kakwa yawa wa'af mataza wath yawa ashar anakaya mataza wak hayawam ashar yayatab laka wala banyak akara yak wala ma'ain tha'ira yak yamayam al ha'adama ashar Yahweh Allah hayak Nathan laka kal hayamayam. Verse 41. Azah Yaba Dayal Masha Shalash Irayam Ba'aibar Haya Radan Mataza Raka Shema. Verse 42.
That's a shot.
Salakia. Shemash. Verse 42. Which where I start at? 38?
38.
Okay. Verse 42. Lanam.
That's a shot.
Oh, Lanas. Shema. Rawa Tazak. Ashar. Yaratazak. Af. Ra'ai Hawa. Babalya. Da'if. Waha Wa'a. La'a. Shana'a. Lawa. Mawal, Shalashim, Shalashwam, Shalashawam, Wanas, Al, Akaf, Man, Ha'irayam, Ha'al, Wakawa, verse 43. Af, Batazar, Bamadabar, Ba'aratazar, Hama Hama Yashar, Lara Wabunya, Wa'af, Ra'amaf, Bagal La'aid, Lagadia, Wa'af, Gawalan, Babashan, Lamanasha, verse 44. Waza'af, Hatha Wara, Ashar, Shema, Asham, Masha, Lapunya, Bunya, Yasha Allah, verse 45.
Yes, sir. I think that's it.
One more, right? Started at 38.
Yeah, that's
There you
it
go.
right there. So that's the end of verse 44. 38 to 44. So that's 7.
6.
All right. What's up?
Okay.
What's up? Correct. If you would, brother, pick it back up in the English, verse 38.
Come. The book of Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 38. To drive out nations from before thee, greater and mightier than thou art, to bring thee in, to give their land for an inheritance, as it is this day. Verse 39. Know therefore this day, and consider it in thy heart, that the Most High, he is our power in heaven above, and upon the earth beneath thee. There is none else. Verse 40. Thou shalt keep therefore his statutes and his commandments, which I command thee this day, that it may go well with thee and with thy children after thee, and that thou mayest prolong thy days upon the earth, which the Most High thy power giveth thee forever. Verse 41. Then Moses severed 3 cities on the side of Jordan toward the sunrise. Verse 42. That the slayer might flee thither, which should kill his neighbor unawares, and hated him not in times past, and that fleeing into one of these cities he might live. Verse 43, namely Bezor in the wilderness, in the plain country of the Reubenites, and Ramoth in the Gilead of the Gadites, and Golan and Bashan of the Manassites. Verse 44, and this is the law which Moses set before the children of Yasha'Allah.
No. So I'll read the last 7 verses in the Hebrew. This is Book of Deuteronomy chapter 4 and verse 45. Allah, ha'ai daf, waha koyum, waha mash patayum, ashar, dabar, mashah, bunya, yasha'ala, bataza atham, ma mataza salaki. Ma Matazarium, verse 46. Ba'aibar, Haya Radan, Bagaya'a, Mawal, Bayav, Pa'i War, Ba'arataza, Sayakan, Malak, Ha'a Marya, Ashar, Yawashab, Baka Shabawan, Ashar, Hakah, Mashah, Wabunya, Yasha'ala, Bataza Atham, Ma Matat Salaki, Ma Tazarium, verse 47. Wayaya Rashwa, Av, Aratazawa, Wa'av, Aratazah, Iwag, Malak, Habashan, Shunya, Malakya, Ha'amarya, Ashar, Ba'ira, Salaki, Ba'ibar, Haya Radan, Mazarak, Shamash, verse 48. Ma'ai Ra'ira, Ashar, Al, Shapah, Nakal, Aranun, Wa'aid, Har, Shaya'un, Hawa'ah, Kara Muwan, verse 49. Wakal, Ha'ai Rabah, Ibar, Haya Radun, Mazaraka, Wa'aid, Yum, Ha'ai Rabah, the Ka, Hashadah, Hapasaga, verse, this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 5 and verse 1. Waya Kora'ah, Mashah, Al, Kal, Yasha'ala, Waya Amar, Alahum, Shammai, Yasha'ala, Av, Haka Koyum, Wa'av, Hama, Hamash, Patyum, Ashar, Anakaya, Dabar, Ba'ai, Salaka, Ba'a, Ba'azun, Salaka, Ba'azun Yakum, Hayawam, Walum, the thumb, a thumb, Washa, Salaka, Washa, Marathum, La'ai, Shathum, verse 2. Yahweh, Allah, Hayanawa, Karav, I Manawa, Barayav, Bakarav. That's the end of verse 2. Try to give my Dabawan impression, you know what I mean? Flying through that.
Right.
It's a lot. It's a lot. So if you would pick it back up.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4, verse 45. These are the testimonies and the statutes and the judgments which Moses spake unto the children of Yasha'ala after they came forth out of Egypt. Verse 46. On this side, Jordan in the valley over against Beth Peor in the land of Sihon, king of the Amorites, who dwelt at Heshbon, whom Moses and the children of Yasha'ala smote after they were come forth out of Egypt. Verse 47. And they possessed his land and the land of Og, king of Bashan, 2 kings of the Amorites, which were on the side Jordan, toward the sunrise. Verse 48, from Aror, which is by the bank of the river Arnon, even to Mount Sion, which is a Hermon. Verse 49, and all the plain on this side Jordan eastward, even unto the sea of the plain, under the springs of Pisgah. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 5, verse 1. And Moses called all Yasha'ala and said unto them, Hear, O Yasha'ala, the statutes and judgments which I speak in your ears this day, that ye may learn them and keep and do them. Verse 2. The Most High, our power, made a covenant with us in Horeb. And that's the end of verse 2.
Most High Christ, clap it off. We're going to clip it up right here. We ended Deuteronomy chapter 5, the 2nd verse, and we'll pick it back up next week. Deuteronomy, the 5th chapter, the 3rd verse. All right. Big up to the brothers, Officer Baaz, Officer Markwa, for the read. All right. So we'll
Medium. Men of Israel, gird up thy loins and prepare to salute the Torah.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabrak Yah.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabrak Yah.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brakiyah.
Wapin Ya Aquadum, which means turn and face to east. Abanawa, Shabashamayim, Kodash, Haya, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakwaka, Taba'a, Ratazaka, Haya, Aisha, Barataza, Kawa, Haya, Bashimayim, Utalanawa, Lano, Salaki, Lakam, Kal, Yawam, Wasalak Nawa, Kabawati Nawa, Kasalak Nawa, Kabawati Nawa, Wala'a, Tabi'a Nawa, Panasai 1, a ball, Hawashai Nawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Amalakwa, Wahala, Watapara, Labalamim, Aman.
In English, our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy
Thy
name.
kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
It's the prayer for the power, the Hakak in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Baba Kushah, Nathalanawa, Hakak, Hakak, Larapa'ah, Kal Makalah, Wakal Madawa, Hakak, Latahar, Hamatazarayim, Hakak, Lahakwim, Hamathim, Hakak, Arakawath, Hatama'ala, Lagarashan, Ba'ashim Yahushai, the water Aman.
Amen. English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua,
Yahushua.
please give us the power to heal all men of sick and all men of disease, the power to cleanse the leper, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahushua, thank you. So be it.
Just a prayer for the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh, Wa Yahweh Shai, Wa Mayaka Allah, Wa Alahayim, Batazabiyah, Alawap Yahana, Ha Alawap, Ha Siranyim, Ha Kwatazayanyim, Ha Koyoyoyim, Wa Ha Kwati, Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, the water Aman.
Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahushua.
And Yahushua.
And Mike.
And Mike.
And the angel.
And the angel.
Commander General Yahweh.
Commander General
The
Yahweh.
general.
General.
The captain.
Captain.
The officer. The troops. And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank
so
you.
big.
So big. This is Psalm 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Ahariya, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ah, Isaiah, Ma'aim, Yahweh, Aisha, Shamayam, Wa'aratazah, Ayathan, Lamawat, Rugalka, Al Yanawam, Shamarka, Hana, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al Yad, Yamyika, Yawamam, Hashemash, La'ah, Yakaka, Wayarak, Balayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makal Rad, Yashamar, Athnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Tazaathka, Wabawa'aka, Mayatha, Wa'aidai Walam.
I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Yasha'ala shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore.
This is Psalm 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim, Al Dama Yalaka, Al Dakarash, Al Dashakwat, Al Kayahana, Al Yabika, Yahama, Yawan, Ra'ash, Al Imaka, Yara'imuk, Sawadah, Wayatha, Ya'ai Tazawa, Al Tazapawanyaka, Amaria, Amarwa, Lakawa, Wanakakidam, Magalia, Wala'ah, Yazakar, Sham Yasha'ala, Iwada, Kaya, Nawa'ai Tazawa, Laba, Yakadwa, Al Yaka, Baryath, Yakarathwa, Ahaya, Adawam, Wayashimaj, Alayam, Mawa'aba, Wagarian, Gabal, Wa'aimawan, Wa'aimalak, Palashath, Aim Yashabia, Tazawar, Gam Ashiwar, Nalawa, Aimam, Hayawa, Zarawai, Labunya Lawat, Salah, Aisha, Laham, Kamadian, Kasiyah, Sarah, Kayabian, Banakol, Koyashwan, Nashamadwa, Bayan Dara, Hayawa, Daman, La'adama, Shayathamwa, Nadaya Mawa, Kairab, Wakazaba, Wakazabak, Wakatazal, Mana'ai, Kal Nasiyakama, Ashar, Amarwa, Nayarasha, Lanawa, Af, Nayawath, Alahayam, Alahaya, Shayathamwa, Kagagala, Kakwash, Lapanya Rawaka, Ka'ash, Dabaira Yaira, Wakala Haba, Dalahat, Harayam, Khan, Daradatma, Basa Iroka, Wabasa, Wapathka, Dabahalam, Mala'a, Panyaham, Kwalawan, Wayabakwashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayabahawa, Ayai, Wayakaparwa, Waya Abadwa, Waya Dawa, Kaya Atha, Shamka, Yahawa, Labadka, Al Yawan, Al Kaha Ratza.
Al-Kahal Ratazah in the English. Keep not thy silence. O Yahweh, hold not thy peace, and be not stirred. O Yahweh, for lo, thine enemies make a tumble. And they that hate thee have lifted up their head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted together. Salah. And consulted against thy hidden one. They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation. At the name of Yasha, they be no more remembered. But they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarine, Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre, Asur, also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah, who unto them, as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the book of Kasam, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb and like Zeed, yea, all their princes, as Abba and as Amuli, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. O my power, make them like a web, as the stove before the wind, as the fire burning for wood, and as the flame set up the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. Prayer for destruction. Blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth, and all things living. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh, listen to us now, right now. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the heathen that speak against us, thy prophets, the teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, and the school. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the heathen, and shake loose the treasure of the rich of Israel that refuse to give to the school. Force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary. Send evils and curses and punishment and destruction to the Edomites and the nation and their drug dealers, the court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek synagogues and armies, Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, Posse Comitatus, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space program, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street, open up the internet and the airwaves, the cable access channel and the radio channel. Convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way or try to stop us from broadcasting your word throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues, cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plague shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahweh Shai, Michael and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers and punish all the heathens that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all that it is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you, always so big.
Sir, men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, Majid Shabbat, Majid Barak, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shabbat,
Yahweh Bashem Shukton,
Yahweh Dismissed.